This is Apocalypse Radio for Sunday, April 5th, 2020, 11:20 in the AM. This is Webisode 622.
They're the good guys to know. Everyone agrees. So step up, good guys, and sign in, please.
This is Apocalypse Radio for insert date here, 2005.
Dude, your intro is so 2005.
Oh, it's 2008.
2020?
Is it really?
I can't. I can't.
Apocalypse Radio. It's radio that is apocalyptic in nature.
Think about that for a moment. Think about that for a moment.
And now, here's your host, Charlie.
Goddamn son of a bitch!
And Shaman.
Insufferable cock.
And we are back.
Hola, señores and señoritas.
Charlie over here.
And Shaman over here.
Oh, I found out who makes it now.
Who makes it?
Preface before we get in. I've got to bring it up now before I forget about it.
Okay, you are down low.
Okay, sorry. How's this?
That sounds a little better. Yeah.
Does it sound better? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't turn up my volume anymore.
Right,
So
right.
I'm on this other microphone.
It's really
so.
weird. I'm looking at the... is something gotten... No, I hope not.
Do we need to pause and reboot?
No, not reboot. I'm just wondering why the levels are...
Yeah.
I hate to say it. It's such a weird way to put it, but they're so normal. Usually we go over the top.
Yeah.
But for some reason the levels are still... Well, you know what?
I don't know.
I mean, I'm looking at your waveforms, and they look fine. So do mine.
Yeah.
Fuck it. If it doesn't get recorded, we just shot the shit for an hour and a half.
Yeah. Yeah.
There you go. We'll leave it at that. So, so what's going on?
Okay, so before we got to going on the show, we played, we'll talk about my game stuff last night, but somebody had shared that there is a Wheezing the Juice beer out there.
Nice.
And there's a couple of companies that make a thing called Wheezing the Juice, but Wheezing the Juice, which is 7% alcohol by volume.
Is that a lot?
Yeah.
It is. Okay.
It's not bad. It's not bad. You can actually get it at Mirror Twin Brewing in Lexington.
Really? Mirror Twin Brewing.
I believe this is Mirror Twin.
Down.
Yes. No, hang on. No. Yeah, Mirror Twin Brewing. They are located at 723 and 725 National Avenue.
Oh, they're down near Manchester.
Yeah.
Oh, that's where all the hipster places are. Manchester was this beat up, really bad area of town. It's a really long street in an industrial section, and they gentrified it a few years back, and it's all like craft bars and bourbon bars, and there's a couple of music halls down there. Yeah. It's right down off Manchester. If I remember right.
They have experimental rotating beers right now. It's a Wheezing the Juice Blackberry.
Ooh, God, that actually sounds good.
It's a sour beer. So.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Mirror what? Mirror Twin?
Mirror Twin Brewing.
Mirror Twin Brewing. I'm going to go look at that when we finish the show. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go look at it right now. They've got to have a website.
Oh, they do. I'm on their website.
Oh, are you? Okay.
MirrorTwinBrewing.com is the website.
Let's see if they deliver or if they're doing curbside.
They're doing curbside.
They are. Curbside. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has left us all searching. On tap now. Cowabunga, dude. Citronomical. You, me, and Mr. PB. Oh, my God. It's a chocolate peanut butter milk stout. Yeah. Really? Yeah. That sounds absolutely fucking weird.
White Girl Wasted.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I always wondered how Plumbuses got made. That's beautiful. I want to try that just because of the name. Plums. I always wondered how plumbuses got made. It's a Rick and Morty reference, and it's a very, very funny reference. Damn, they got a nice little website here.
Yeah, no, very very nice website.
Yeah, calling me impressed. The beer, the brewery, the events. I wonder if this place does. Let's see, events. If this is one of the places that does music hall stuff. Oh, it takes you to their Facebook webpage. Fucking.
And I could use some more stickers too. So if you get any stickers from craft beer places,
they got a good logo.
Yeah,
that's a good logo.
Because I'm currently covering up the patio fridge.
Ah, that's
with
right.
Stickers.
Remember seeing a bunch of them. Stickers are fun.
Yeah. So, okay. We're in quarantine for what day now?
For me, it is day 36. And I have to addend that with you. I had talked to you about this. I have to addend that with we had something going wrong in the corner of the garage. I had to move my car. Car hadn't been started in 2-3 weeks. And it kind of hitched, didn't want to start, but it finally turned over, pulled out, and Barb was like, you know what? You might as well go ahead and take it out in the neighborhood and let it run for a few minutes because, it may be 2 weeks before you do it again. So I drove around my neighborhood, didn't get out of the car, but I did drive around the neighborhood. Didn't make me feel any better. Didn't get to buy anything, didn't get to go anywhere. So.
And a follow-up to last week, he has to buy things.
Yes, I do.
He has to buy things.
I do.
It's part of his therapy.
Damn, yeah, there you go. It's required.
Yeah.
Man, okay, I am looking at the levels here, and something is just off.
Well, you want to pause and go look at it and listen? Or, I mean, you can probably jack it back up.
Matter of fact, I just did, and those levels look better, but I've never had to take this to a 78 before. I've always kept right around 60.
Yeah.
But like I say, the levels look more normal now. Now, on the other hand, anybody who's listening to the show, their volume just went straight up. And they're probably
Unless
cursing.
we go through and EQ it out before.
Actually, I normalize it anyway. But it's still, I was going to say I normalize it, but it's still, with a sound difference that big, it's gonna be noticed.
Okay.
Well, shit happens,
Or
man.
just left. You could have left it like it was and just normalized it at the end. It would have been fine.
Well, that's probably true. That's probably true. I didn't think about that at the time. My head's not on straight. It's Sunday morning. I'm not even close to physically becoming involved in the world right now. Matter of fact, how I managed to do this week after week and keep the sound levels right is beyond me.
Yeah.
Utterly beyond me. Excuse me.
CBS All Access is now offering a month free.
Oh, you know what? Everybody seems to be doing some kind of a free for 4 weeks or a free month or whatever. Same fucking thing. But yes, I've noticed. I think HBO's doing it. I don't remember if Starz is or not.
Yeah.
But I know HBO is, and Showtime was. Brilliant fucking maneuver, man. Get them hooked. Get them into all these shows like Westworld and John Oliver and shit.
Oh, that's right. HBO is doing their thing right now, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, I need to get that on there so I can actually watch some shows.
Mm-hmm. There's some good ones on there. You would really enjoy if you watched it week to week. I'm sure you've watched some of it before, but you would really dig last week tonight with John Oliver.
Nah.
Dude, he's so fucking amazingly funny, and the news he's presenting is serious fucking news. He just makes it really funny.
Yeah.
Not makes fun of it, but makes comment about everything.
Oh yeah.
He said so much mean shit about fucking Mitch McConnell. It's hilarious. And Virginia, have you watched any of the Bashir newscasts?
No.
Andy Bashir?
No.
Okay, for anybody who's not or doesn't understand what I'm talking about, our governor is a guy named Andy Bashir, who got voted in last year, and he does a daily report / talk at 5 o'clock on the local TV stations. And the wife never misses it. And I always try to sit down and watch some of it. But the guy is handling this whole thing in the state so fucking well. Everybody, they're getting national coverage. Everybody is envious of us having him. He's doing a really exceedingly good job, especially with keeping the public informed. You know, this many patients is what we have currently. These are the people that died. He'll give out the age and sex, just kind of, you know, I guess to give the audience, an idea. But it's a really good, and there's a woman that does the deaf interpretation. Sign language is the whole thing, and her name is Virginia, and she is a hoot, man, because sometimes, like the time he was talking about kids clustering from spring break and shit, and he was like, you can't do that. Why would you do that? And Virginia, I guess, was signing that line, and the look on her face was like utter just disgust. It was one of the funniest things. Utter disgust. You could tell exactly what she was saying, even if you didn't understand sign language. But they're hilarious. Anybody who gets a chance, I'm sure they're out on YouTube. I know you can get them on the web, on the station sites, I think. But it's hilarious.
States sites, I'm sure.
All right, where the fuck did that branch off from? Fuck.
Yeah, you're talking about Andy Bashir, and for whatever reason.
That's what what were we talking about right before that?
I have no idea.
Fuck, I don't either. It's
We're talking about
lost to the
quarantine
annals.
and everything else, and
What's that?
it's kind of like the days are going right now. It's like, well, all right.
I don't know. Oh my God, I really and I used to joke about things like that if I was gone from like the station for 2 weeks about losing your days of the week. I really have lost the days of the week. I thought Barb had to go to work this morning, and I kept wondering why she was still in bed at 7:30. And then suddenly it was like, oh, fuck, it's Sunday. We're doing the show today. That's right. We talked about it last night. So I know it's got to be Sunday. The middle of the week's the worst for me. It's that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday period. I get completely lost on days during that 3-day period. Just completely lost. Hell, I'm not even making trips up to the mailbox anymore. I'm letting Barb do it. And she knows how much I love getting mail.
Yeah.
First time recently, I was like, we got to get the mail, man. It's piled up for 5 days out there. You know, we got to get it. And she said, you're going to get it? I went, I'm not leaving the house. And she goes, wait a minute, you're going to let me get the mail? Because I'm greedy about the mail. I always want to know what comes first. It's been this weird thing. It was a leftover from me as a kid because Dad would never let us look through the mail. If we did get it, he expected us to bring it straight in and give it to him. I don't know why. But I guess, again, he was like me, and he wanted to be the first one to see everything that's coming in.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it kind of transferred to me. I hate having anybody check the mail. It drives me nuts. It's like, damn it, I want to know what's out there. And there's a box out there right now. We ordered 3 face masks Thursday, Friday. Because, you know, now they're saying use a face covering and et cetera, et cetera. So,
Every day it's something different.
I know it. It's killing me. It's just, you know what? I don't know. All you can do is get exasperated with the whole, they can't pin down things like what are the true symptoms and, you know.
Yeah. Could you already had it and not know it?
Exactly, yeah.
I just saw something in USA Today saying, could that cough or whatever you had back in December been the coronavirus? And they're saying, well, we need more research, but it's plausible.
Exactly. It's very believable. You know, and like you and I were talking off show, me and Barb were talking this morning, I still say I'm 99% sure I've already had it. That trip or that 3-day period that put me in the hospital for a day, I know that was corona. I've never had a flu even remotely like that. even with the emphysema. Never had anything like that happen, where I literally couldn't breathe. Went 3 days with maybe 15 minutes of sleep at a time.
Now, you all are on a shelter-in-place right now, aren't you?
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait.
Or a stay-at-home order?
I don't think, if I remember right, we're not under a stay-at-home order. I think we're. No, I don't think we were.
Because they were showing something, because they were all talking about South Carolina is not under one right now.
Right. I don't think we are either. Because I was looking at a list yesterday. Stay-at-home order. I was just looking at the list yesterday, and it showed which states did. Here we go. Which states are implementing them. April 3rd. All right. It's a new article. Let's see. Alabama, effective for yesterday. Alaska, Arizona.
Kentucky issued a healthy at-home order.
There you go.
Encouraging residents starting March 26th to stay at home and directing only life-sustaining businesses to remain open starting blah, 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 blah.
Right.
So it's not really a stay-at-home order.
No, it's not. See, I didn't think we were under one.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there are still, they're still moving around town. It's not as much. You can definitely tell it's not nearly as much traffic as normal, but there's still a lot more traffic than you would assume, or than you would probably expect under an actual stay-at-home order. Yeah, I wish that's one thing that Andy hasn't done that kind of irritates me. I wish he would issue a stay-at-home order. I don't like all these people being out, especially when Barb has to go to the office once or twice a week. She's pretty much starting this week, though, converting almost completely to work at home.
Yeah.
And what are they using for video? Because they're always doing video conference calls. I think they use Teams, Microsoft Teams.
Probably that's what Terry uses. Her company uses.
Probably.
Yeah, because Zoom's hackable, or it has been.
It is, yeah.
I mean, I don't know what they get, I guess, other than just getting into your call.
Basically, and they show porno or show their dick or whatever, you know.
Bored at home.
But yeah, there you go. Really bored at home.
Yeah.
What was that old service? Nah, never mind. I'm going off onto a tangent. But I'm relatively confident that's what I had, and that's what fucked me up for a good couple of weeks. Which would really suck if I do actually end up getting a test at some point and they find the antibodies.
Oh yeah, you had it.
Yeah, exactly. If they find the antibodies in my blood, I'm gonna get so mad. I'll be raging around for at least a week.
I'm trying to remember when I was sick recently. I was sick at some point.
Yeah.
Back. Maybe I wasn't. I'm trying to remember the last time I was actually sick. I actually wound up taking a day off because I was actually sick.
Yeah.
And it knocked me the fuck out. But I don't think it was in December. Might have been.
See, you could still be. You don't know. Could be.
I have no fever or anything, so.
Well, that's good at least.
And a friend of mine who did have it, looks like he's coming out of it now, so.
That's good.
That's good.
That's a happy thing.
Yeah.
So far, I've managed to not know anyone with it at all. Of course, on the other hand, as we all know, I keep a very small group of acquaintances and friends.
I've seen a few things on Facebook from some people I've had acquaintances with over the years.
Yeah.
You know, and like one guy just lost his dad due to it.
Ugh.
I mean, we weren't like real good friends, but I just saw it on Facebook that, you know, he had it. And then, like I say, a friend of mine, we're pretty much assuming he had it.
Yeah.
You know, it's he didn't need hospitalization or anything.
Right.
And really got to wonder how many people have it that just, you know, figure I'm going to ride it out.
Right.
It's not so severe I need to go to the hospital. So not going and getting tested.
Right.
You know, we're like, well, yeah, I'm sick. I got this thing going on. It's not horrible. I'm not going to go to the hospital yet.
Right.
And just never got reported.
There you go. I'd say there's a shitload. I'm one of those people who believe that that it's been here for a month or two, and that more people have gotten it than we have any remote idea of. I think an amazingly large amount of people have already been exposed. But unfortunately, if somebody had had a test, we would have known this and adjusted accordingly. But
Well, the thing is, though, I mean, what was going to be your adjusting accordingly?
yeah,
You know, it's
I
like
don't want to
freak out enough as it is, and it's almost like look, unless you really are like, stay home.
Yeah.
As long as you're getting through it, you don't need to go to the hospital. Don't.
Oh no, don't. Yeah. I mean, look at Chris Cuomo. He's in the middle of it now, and as far as I know, I haven't seen a report from yesterday, but he's not going to the hospital. He's riding it out in his basement with his family upstairs, and them separated. Apparently,
You should read this. You should read this article.
What is that?
I'm on USA Today. I'll send it to you. Let's see. I'm trying to think where this person came from, where it came from. A handful of widely circulated Facebook posts have asserted that people in the United States likely contracted the coronavirus as early as last fall, who got sick in November, December, and it lasted 10 to 14 days with the worst cough that wouldn't go away. The post says, if you can answer yes, then you probably had the coronavirus. There were no tests, and the flu test would have came back negative anyway.
Right.
And they all called it a severe upper respiratory infection.
There you go. There you go. So yeah, who knows? Fuck, we could all be, you know, over 3/4 of us could be immune to it at this point. We wouldn't know.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find out at some point. I'm sure it may be a few weeks, but I think they'll eventually end up testing, hopefully, everybody, or everybody that's got, or looks like they've got it, and everybody who wants to check. Like I say, I'd like to know. Hopefully they'll get to that point. But no, I agree with the article. Yeah, I think that's very much the case. I think a lot of people have had it. And that's not a conspiracy theme. It's just the way I think it is.
Yeah. So we shall see. I mean, like I say, they're not really saying yeah, but they're not really, you know, they're just basically saying more information is needed.
Or this could be a maneuver by Donald Trump to try out fascism in the United States.
True.
It could be. He's not that smart.
No.
I
don't think so.
No, he's not. So let's see. I've got a list of topics here, dude. The worst thing.
Yeah.
Literally the worst thing that could happen to somebody like me is to not have a lighter. I hate not having a lighter around somewhere.
Yeah.
Today, my last lighter ran out in the middle of trying to smoke. Ran out in the middle. Thank God. Barb's been bitching that she can't find any of her lighters, and she supposedly has a bunch of them in her purse, but she never can find them. Thank God I convinced her to go dig in the purse, and she found one, so I finally found one. But it's one of those fucking things you don't think about when you go, I'm going into seclusion. What do I need?
Yeah.
I need ramen. I need tuna. I need Miracle Whip and relish. But, you don't think, I better get a 5-pack of lighters.
Yeah.
I don't know how long I'm going to be stuck here. I don't know how much I'm going to want to play pyro, sit around and light pieces of paper on fire and shit, which it's one of my favorite things to do. Barb come downstairs. What's that smell? Oh, that's me just burning shit. Sorry. Curious to see. I've got I wish I could send you a picture of this. I've got a butane gun, no joke.
Yeah.
A butane gun that shoots a beautiful hot blue flame.
Okay.
And it is an awesome flame because you can make it really, really go out there. Again, nice example of my pyromania. I love big fucking lighters, man. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think about that. I do have a lighter.
Uh-oh.
I never use that, so I'll be damned. I do have a lighter. I was wrong. This is what happens when you get up in the morning and just move into certain activities. Nothing quite like a wake and bake. So your trivia contest last night was quite...
trivia. We played Cards Against Humanity.
That's right. Last night was cards, and the previous night was trivia.
Yeah.
For anybody who doesn't know, if you're on Facebook, you need to go find his game night.
Yeah.
That was good.
Doing game nights. I've got to. I'm trying to work on this for tonight.
What's this?
Doing a Star Wars trivia night.
Oh.
So I've got pretty much the questions. I just got to make them in multiple choice.
Okay.
With A, B, or C, so people can. It's easier to respond back in the comments with A, B, or C versus,
versus
writing
typing out
out
the
thing.
answer. Yeah. I agree. What time are you doing it tonight? 9?
8 o'clock.
8? Oh, even better. 8's good.
Yeah. No, everybody was kind of coming back because it's like, okay, I was asking what time for everybody.
Right.
And 9 just seemed to be like, okay, that was the nice time that everybody's kind of wrapped up from a few things. And
exactly.
looking to get into stuff. But tonight, with it being Sunday and some people still working tomorrow,
True.
thought 8 o'clock would be a perfect time for that.
That is.
That's and as these things go on, I may go I'm going to probably go back to another pop culture trivia. I think one night this week.
Cool.
And maybe do another theme night. We'll just see what I can find on the internet to come up with questions.
You know what?
What's that?
Trying to remember. There was a site.
Oh, there's a bunch of sites out there.
Yeah, there was one I hit that was filled with lists specifically for trivia.
Yeah.
And somebody just put it up there for free. Nice little site. But I'm going to have to find that address now and send it to you. I'll have to find that. You better do a Batman trivia.
That or comic book. Comics.
I demand a Batman trivia. I demand a Batman trivia.
We'll see how some of these go.
All right.
The specific ones, if the nerdy stuff.
How do you find the game if you're on Facebook and not friends
Just
with
search
you?
me. Just search for me.
Okay.
I put them through. If you search Charlie Steele, it's open for everybody.
Is it
not,
okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's open.
Steele with an E.
EELE.
Yes, there you go.
Search for Charlie Steele. I'm sharing it both on my personal page and also my public profile too.
Okay, cool.
Actually, I'll post it to the. I'll try to share it to the Apocalypse Radio page.
There you go. That's a good idea too.
Yeah.
Look for Apocalypse. What is it? I think it's.
Both people that follow us on Facebook.
Yeah, I think yes, you should be. I think it's, if I remember right, it's facebook.com/Apocalypse Radio Podcast.
Let's see.
Facebook.
I've got it here, so.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, it just came up on mine.
Yeah.
That's it. That's how you get straight there. Facebook.com/Apocalypse Radio Podcast.
Yeah. Do we have to really say /?
Yeah, I do, because you know what? There's a lot of morons out there in the world.
I know, but
No, I always say /. Yeah. Because if you don't, and even then, I have to admit, that is one of those terms that, at least in my prior workplace, always confused people. They never knew what a backslash was and a front slash, /. You couldn't explain it. Look at the top of it. Which way is it going, back or forward?
Yeah.
Well, which way is that? God damn it, left is back and right's forward. Oh, what's going left? Well, that's a backslash. Fucking Jesus Christ. That's me. There's my IT arrogance coming through. Why don't you people know this, damn it? I'm a member of there's a great, let's see, I don't think it's up here, but there's a great IT professionals comedy group on Facebook that I highly recommend if I could find it. Damn it, it's not up here. There's nothing new on it. They only post maybe 4 or 5 times a day, 3-4 times a day.
Yeah.
But they're always hilarious. And for anybody who's worked on computers, you can see so many of these things that they put up and you go, been there, done that.
Yeah.
Or been asked that or whatever. But I can't find it. That's what I want for lunch.
What's that?
Bacon.
There you go.
I want a bacon sandwich with Miracle Whip. I want a bacon sandwich with Miracle Whip. Fuck the tomatoes. Fuck the lettuce. Just give me the bread and the bacon. That's all I want. I'm going to do this. There's this great, meme flying around. It's just a picture of a front door.
Yeah.
And there's a sign, paper sign on it that says,
"Oh, did Carol?"
Yeah, who do you think? Or did Carol Baskin kill her husband? And on the
Yes
right
or no.
side of the door, it says, there's a piece of paper that says yes. On the left side, there's no. And somebody delivered them a stack of boxes and set it under the yes paper. I just thought that was such a funny meme. I think somebody on our list put it up and prevented me. Anytime anybody puts one up that I wanted to or I'm getting ready to, I always look and go, how many mutual friends do we have?
Yeah.
And usually it's, if it's somebody from Louisville or Lexington, usually it's, 70 or 80 friends in common. And I'm all, no, that means I'd be posting the same thing. I'm not going to do that. If our food runs out, we still have each other. That's cute.
Yeah, I found a good one this morning, the Star Trek one.
I haven't seen that one.
You haven't seen that one? Where they jump in, so we're going back to 2020.
No.
Came back. No, bad idea. They're jumping back through. It's the portal from, City on the Edge of Tomorrow, wherever that was.
Yes, City on the Edge of Forever.
Forever, yeah.
That was good. You choked me up on that one.
And then I shared a Hank Williams Jr. one this morning.
I think I've seen that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, this pandemic has produced some really incredibly funny memes. I'll give it that much.
That is true.
Yeah. It's come out with some really great fucking memes. This is like a meme golden age, man. All the good ones.
People had nothing else to do.
Exactly. Yeah. Nobody. There's an Andy Bashir group on Facebook with we've got
maybe that's probably what's turned me off of actually watching any of his shit.
Because he's so popular now.
It's like, oh, come on.
Yeah.
We love you, Andy.
Oh God, dude, you ought to see the Andy Bashir group on Facebook. It's nothing but one giant love fest. And like you said, everybody has apparently got, because half these say, this is my first attempt. Everybody's making their own memes in this group, and maybe 2 out of 10 of them are actually worthwhile or funny. And then you get 8 more memes that are all like, well, we can tell this is your first meme.
Yeah.
You didn't quite hit it. But there was a good one today. I can't remember the wording on it, but it was a picture of a Scrabble board laid out, and every word on it, it was pretty much filled. Every word on it was something to do with Kentucky. Wildcats, Kentucky, bourbon, all this different shit. Shit, bourbon. That reminds me. I have got to remember. I will forget. We'll get off the show today. I will completely forget that I've got to order a bourbon. And I will be very mad tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because let's see how much. Oh, yeah, I'll be out tomorrow. Matter of fact, what time is it? Oh, it's past noon. Do I want to have a drink?
No, not yet. You need to slow down.
I do, but
I'm playing responsible adult here.
But I love bourbon.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
You can wait till later. It'll still be there.
I'll start drinking just in time for your trivia game. And every answer will be
No. See, you can't. I was like, geez, dude. Stop. Because you posed 10 times last night.
No, twice.
No, I'm more than that.
No, I swear to God, I did it twice. Because the first time I was like, okay, so people are going to think that's funny. That was pretty good. The second time, I was 4 more shots in, and it was like, I'm going to say this again. Plop. Yeah.
No. I never said it on there. I'm not saying that.
Damn it. That was the other part of the fun was I was trying to get you to say it.
No, I wasn't going to say that.
No.
I had a pretty good filter last night.
You had a what?
I had a pretty good filter last night on what I was saying.
No, you didn't get out of hand.
In front of me, I try not to get too crazy, except on the podcast.
There you go. Except on the cast. We don't get crazy. No.
So, and there's just other than that, nothing. So, any new word out of the comic book industry? I know it wasn't looking good.
No, it's just all shut down.
It's all basically shut down right now. There's been some really cool stuff. You follow any of the people that do comics online. They've actually been doing, here's how you draw this, here's how you do that.
Keeping in practice.
It's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just to show people how. Here's if you want to do this at home.
There you go. But yeah, otherwise it's shut down. The only thing that's going out and getting printed are graphic novels because they are usually done by actual book manufacturing firms instead of comic book printers. I don't think there's anything like just only a comic printer though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't think so. Couldn't get that much business. But yeah. Shut down. Which is kind of sad. On the other hand, I don't give a shit. Again, I've got so much shit around here to catch up on.
Yeah.
I can go the next 10 years and not have to buy
But we
anything.
just want to see the industry go by. I don't,
It's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really scary. I'm hoping it's not permanently damaged. I do know that the local comic shops are all doing, there's 3 in the area, are all doing curbside service.
I figured they would have closed them down by now.
No. They're all still doing curbside.
Because I thought all bookstores and everything else like that got closed.
Bookstores, yes. Wait. No, they didn't get closed. Everything's just basically under you can't be open.
Now.
Yeah. So most places now are doing curbside.
Yeah.
Or like in the case of Liquor Barn, places that didn't do delivery before are now doing delivery. Because, again, up 55% over the course of the past
that's right.
2 weeks.
People are drinking.
Man, are they drinking. And once again, I'm a perfect gauge. Sure as shit, I'm drinking quite a bit more. I would say my alcohol consumption has doubled. Because at this point, I'm like not caring about starting at noon. It's kind of like, well, you know what? I'll sleep really well tonight. Fuck it.
I'm probably pretty even.
All right.
With where I was before. Saturday and Sunday were always the big days, but it's like we're still. I mean, you would think that we went out a lot. We didn't really.
Right.
If we went out on Friday night, it was go out to eat.
Yeah.
And we'd go out for maybe a little bit, grab some lunch on Saturday, go down to the beach for a minute, and then we'd be home like later on that afternoon, that evening. We usually either cook that at home or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much stayed the same. We will do carry out curbside on Friday night, and then Saturday we just stay home.
Okay.
And Sunday was always kind of a go out for a little bit during the day, but be home by 5 o'clock. And just kind of go run around, do stupid shit. But now we're staying home, so again, not really tempting the fates. I mean, we were playing it smart. You get all worried. I'm so worried about you, big puss.
Well, yeah, I am worried about you.
I'm worried, man. You're gonna go out in public and get it on your shoes.
Don't get it. Oh, dude, don't laugh. They say it goes on your shoes, man.
Dude, I don't think they fucking know where you can get it.
Have you not seen that?
I think they're just taking shots in the dark. You're all not staying home yet. You can get it on your shoes.
Who knows? They may be.
Somebody coughed on the road, and it's all over there now.
Yep. There you go.
I'm like,
I'll continue to be worried about you, fucker.
That's fine. You can be worried. But, oh, man, you stay home.
Well, there's no reason to go to work.
Yes, there is.
You can do it at home.
You can, but it's not the same. It really is. Well, okay.
You're one of those people.
When you're in the position that I'm in.
Right.
Okay. It's called leadership, pal.
You know what? But you're not making anybody else come in. So.
No, I'm not making anybody come in.
Exactly.
They want to work from home, they can. I've got the equipment there, and a couple of them have taken me up on it. And there's usually about, like I say, maybe 3 of us in the building.
Right.
After 10 a.m.
Too many people. 3 is too many. Too many.
No.
Too many.
Yeah, it's not like we're all hanging out and humping on each other or anything.
God, I would hope not.
Pretty much all in separate rooms.
Yeah,
but it's one of those things where like, if and also I hate to say this, there is that assumption that if you're working from home, chances are you're not really doing any work. There's that assumption with a lot of people. They're probably not doing anything.
True.
Now, I will disagree because my wife works from home and she basically gets her desk at 8 a.m. and she doesn't leave that desk except for lunch.
Oh, I was going to say.
Till, 5 or 6.
When I was down there in July, I think 2 of the days I was down, she was working. And just like you said, when she's working, she's working.
See, but the thing is, though, you have to, and this is a key, if you're working from home, as I've worked from home before, Terry continues to work from home, here's what you have to do. You have to set up an office space.
Yeah.
You cannot just work at the kitchen table.
That's
not the same.
That's the problem. Barb is working at the kitchen table because we've got literally no other place to put her, and we've got two other fucking rooms.
Shelby's room.
Well, if I could get her to get,
she may come back one day.
No, we're both.
Is that what it is?
No, both of us are like, oh my God, we want this room back.
Yeah.
Because Barb has actually wanted to turn something into an office for years. Well, she keeps saying, you know, I want so and so and I want so and so. Well, you know, you need to come get it, and then she'll come by and she doesn't get it or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, there's an entire room in there. I mean, shit, there's an entire room. Now the other room, it would be harder than hell to get cleared out because we've used that as basically as a storage room for years.
Yeah, yeah.
Matter of fact, I shut the vent off. You know, you stick your head in that door and it is whatever it is outside. If it's 20 degrees outside, that room is about 30.
Yeah.
It's, you know, it stays fucking cold, and in the summertime it gets hotter than hell. But on the other hand, the air is not circulating through there, so I'm not wasting it. It does smell all dusty. It does not smell musty, but it does smell dusty. It's that old attic kind of smell in the air, which I dig. But that's just me. That's just me. That led from working at home.
Yep.
Yeah, Barb has to use
I do recommend, you know, if anybody is, you know, working from home and just like, I just can't get motivated, make yourself a work area.
Yeah.
You know, if you have a desk or something like that you can work on, it usually goes better.
Terry's got a nice little area over there set up.
Yeah.
Her shit's set up nicely. Yeah.
Yes.
It's very cool.
And I got her a TV to put next to her desk.
Oh, did you? Okay.
Yeah, I did that for Christmas because she was complaining about her back and neck hurting. I'm like, well, you know why? Did I ever do that impression for you?
No.
Because I'm like, because here's you at your desk, and basically just sit there. Imagine I'm sitting there at a desk, and she got the TV on the background, and she watches, you know, Rachel Ray and Steve Harvey, Dr. Phil, and all that other bullshit.
Right.
And like you'll be sitting there working at your desk, and like, oh, what was the answer on Family Feud? And turn around. And constantly twisting. I'm like, no wonder you're fucking hurting. So you're right. So since I've gotten her the TV next to the desk, that's all ended. So
nice.
She doesn't complain about her neck or back now.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah.
Did you have to run cable over to it? Oh, that's never mind. You're on the streams.
I got Roku.
Yeah, keep getting. Yeah, Roku
TV. Yeah, I added another Roku to the mix, and
nice.
It's all set now. So,
by the way, I don't know which.
Buying another one. I ain't got no money.
No. I was going to say I'm not sure which Rokus you've got. Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm trying to debate on. I got to get some headphones, and I'm not buying earbuds. I ain't got that kind of scratch.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, because my lightning connector, the adapter, it's to the point now where if I bend or if it's like if my phone's in my pocket and I'm listening to something through earpods,
right,
and it hits a certain way, it'll pause it or it'll activate Siri. I'm like, motherfucker. So
I have lost my adapter, unfortunately.
Yeah. So I'm basically like looking around today. I'm like, okay, those are $30. What's the reviews on them? All right, I can get them by Friday from Amazon if I order today. So
fuck yeah.
And I looked up at Best Buy, and you know, while they're still doing stuff, they just don't have much.
Right. Now, were you getting just headphones or headphone headset mouth mic?
What? No. I'm just looking for earbuds.
Okay.
For when I've been doing my walking and exercising.
Oh, okay. I thought it was for the computer. Okay.
Oh, no. I've got headphones for that. So.
Okay.
And
dude,
you know, I'll be needing to buy. I've got some Sennheisers I use for work.
Yeah.
But no, this is for like when I'm going out walking and doing my exercising and all that other fun jazz.
I'm telling you, dude, those AirPods are great.
Yeah, but I'm not spending that much money.
$150,
yeah, I'm not spending that money. Sorry.
I don't blame you. The only reason I have a pair is because Barb got them for me for Christmas.
Yeah.
And I rarely use them, but when I do use them, I have to admit I do love them.
Yeah. Now I saw a pair on Amazon that were like $30. So it's like, all right, new lightning adapter costs you $15. Might as well spend $30 and get. And the reviews on them were really good too. And there was like 10,000 reviews.
Right.
Like, you know, okay, that means enough people have bought it and tried it. So I can trust those reviews.
There you go.
If it's 5 reviews, and they're like, man, these are awesome. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there you go.
Tried them.
I don't think so.
Yeah. I look for stuff that has the most reviews.
There you go. That's a good way to do it.
Yeah.
So, I'm thinking of buying. I was bitching either last week or the week before, I think, on the show.
Yeah.
About Forza and how to get online and play, you have to either log. I think there's like 10 races you have to go through.
Yeah.
Or play the game for 6 hours.
Okay.
Which pissed me off. Did piss me off.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to. If I just want to play online, I should be able to jump in and just play online. I shouldn't have to prove.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's irritating. So
I guess that's one of the things of the Game Pass. Like, well, we appreciate your $14 a month or whatever, but right now we if you want to play right away, you need to buy the game.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
So yeah, I got pissed off. I think I deleted it off the hard drive. Ended up putting it back on because it's on sale. I think for the next 2 days for $29.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 29's probably worth it.
And we go back to, by the way, the whole he has to buy things, people.
That is true. See,
therapy.
And
so you find more excuses to buy things.
I didn't even think about the fact that would be buying something. It's not physical, but it's tangible because it'll be on my hard drive.
Yeah.
So maybe I will buy that.
Yeah.
But the big reason that pushed me over the edge and made me go, I think I want this, was not only the fact that it's at least the original Forza was a kick-ass game.
Yeah.
It's because they have like 7 or 8 add-on packs available for it. Most of them are various cars, but I'll be damned. They have a James Bond 007 add-on car pack for $8. So it would be 38 total. But to be able to drive, I think you can actually make this shit work on it. They've got the Aston Martin 1965 DB5, which I think is the greatest James Bond car ever made, followed closely by the Lotus Esprit from, I think it was The Spy Who Loved Me, the one that went into the water and fins came out, or rudders came out, and it was a submarine also. It's my second favorite Bond car, and it's got those and all the other ones from the Brosnans and from the Craigs and a couple of other different ones. They got a newer Aston Martin DB. Yeah, that I think I may end up having to buy that. I may end up having to buy it and going ahead and saying fuck it and either figure out those races or be willing to play the 6 hours. I think it would be worth it because, God, I used to love Forza. Such an awesome game.
Yeah.
And I really want to play it again.
Now, have you... you're not a NASCAR fan.
No.
But have you kept up with this NASCAR's iRacing League?
No.
Have you heard? Okay. So NASCAR is canceled for the season, or at least for right now. So in place of it, they are doing iRacing, which they have sims set up in all the drivers' houses.
No shit.
And they're airing them on Fox.
No way.
Like at 1 o'clock this afternoon, they're going to have the Bristol race, which is a short track, should be pretty good. But no, they said last week's race, I was just reading an article here, and they're talking about the people are actually watching it. So the first one they did back on March 22nd attracted more than 900,000 viewers.
Wow.
Which is a record for any esports telecast. And last week's race at Texas Motor Speedway drew more than 1.3 million viewers.
No way.
And it was the second most watched sports program of the week behind the WWE's Friday Night SmackDown.
Holy shit.
And as it came down the final lap, it became the #1 trending topic on Twitter.
Well, you know what? Guess what I'm going to be tuning into today? What channel is it on?
Fox.
Live. I'll just
I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll just turn the TV on and just leave it on. Fox. Whoa, go back. Wait a minute. Yep, eNASCAR. Wait a minute. Matter of fact, fuck it. I'm going to set it to record.
Yeah.
Record that motherfucker. God, now you got me got me kind of excited about this shit. This sounds like fun.
It makes me want to find a good NASCAR racing game, but it doesn't have it. Because I would like a good racing game, but I don't. That's the only thing I don't like about I like it more on the tracks as opposed to racing around the road, street racing.
Right.
There's plenty of street racing games.
Oh, okay. Oh no, you mean okay?
All those Need for Speed games are out there.
Right, and I don't like Need for Speed. I remember years ago, I got a copy of it, and it made me sick as a dog because the cars were too fast.
Yeah.
By the way, I did start Fallout yesterday afternoon.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I like it.
It doesn't move. I mean, for your motion sickness, the way you get, it's it doesn't move that fast. You might, in a few things like where you get attacked by something, you might be moving a little fast.
Right.
But it's not constant.
Okay. I think I had a little bit of motion sickness, but nothing drastic.
You
just
can also have a third-person view too.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. If you hit what's one of the buttons there, it's not the enter button, but the other one I believe you can go to a third person.
All right. Well, good.
And watch it that way.
All right, I'll try that then. I was digging. I only got as far as they took the baby, shot the mother, and he's there now.
So you're just now getting out and starting to find things.
Right, just now getting out of the building.
Yeah.
So like I say, I did dig what I saw. It looked like a really good storyline. It was a really interesting storyline, I got to admit.
Yeah, it kind of gets you wrapped up into it.
Yeah, I dug it. I dug the story. But I'm going to go back in and try it today, depending on how much drinking I do today.
Yeah.
Depending, because it's for some reason I tend to get sicker. You know what? I'll keep the drinking to a pleasant buzz situation.
There you go.
I won't allow myself to get too far into the bottle this afternoon. I usually save that for the nighttime, so I can type horrible things at Charlie in his games.
Yeah.
Horrible, horrible things. Salud. Oh, God, I love bourbon.
And today I'm getting ready to go do my walk, take Jesse out, and do all my exercising crap. Then when I get back, Terry wants to tackle my closet.
Oh, no.
Yep.
Office closet or bedroom?
Office closet.
Oh, no.
Which has got boxes in there from when we moved that we just have not opened.
I bet.
Yeah. So we're going to tackle that and throw away a bunch of shit.
Oh, my God.
Good times.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's as messy as this office is. I think the hardest part to clean out would be my closet.
Yeah, because there's boxes. There's boxes full of cables.
Oh, yeah.
And things like just that can just toss.
Mm-hmm.
Or take to the recycling place.
Right. I'm sure you'll have lots of that. Pop boxes in boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Shit like that. You'll probably find some pops you didn't realize you had.
No, all that's up. No, believe me, those were all in their own box.
All in there.
They were all marked.
Okay.
Yeah. They're one. It would be like stuff from my old office, from the basement, things like, because I just don't have the wall space here to hang up all that shit.
Right.
So there's some stuff I'm definitely going to keep.
Yeah.
Some things I may even go, I'm going to put that up in the office. Yeah, because there is a couple places I'd like to put up maybe a picture or two more. Yeah. It's got a little bit of blank space here on the walls.
Nice.
Not much, though. Not much, but just a little bit.
My walls are covered.
Yeah.
Badly. Covered very badly.
Yeah.
You just reminded me of something. Oh! Side twist back to the topic for 1 second.
Okay.
Back to the James Bond cars. So I'm hanging out in the Lego store today. Online, of course. So I'm hanging out in the Lego online store today. Looking around at shit. Dude, they do a $149 Aston Martin DB5 from Goldfinger.
Ooh.
And I want it. It's got machine guns, got an ejector seat. It's got the wheel things that come out and shred the tires.
Yeah.
Dude, it is so awesome. I want it so bad. But I know she's not going to okay me spending $150 on a fucking Lego.
Yeah.
Damn it. Damn it. I want that Lego. I want it bad. Fucking Aston Martin. Jesus. How did I not hear about that one? That one, I also want the Friends. Have you seen the Friends Lego set?
Yes.
Very cool Lego set. I really like that one, and we're both big fans of the TV show. So that'd be a nice one to have out to put on a shelf somewhere. Put on a shelf somewhere. Oh, by the way, Tiger King.
Yeah. Oh, you finished it. That is right.
I finished it.
Yep.
That was one of the most awesome series I've ever seen in my life. That was off the fucking scale awesome. So much. Barb hated it. Surprise. But, and again, we have another demonstration of the Barb scale. Barb really hated it. I am an absolute nut for it. Holy shit. How good was that? Oh, my God.
It was. It was a very good game. It was a very good game. Very good series. And it basically just took everybody's mind off everything for about a week.
Oh, it did. Oh, it did.
You know, and it's still got people are still into it. But
Right.
at the same time, it's starting to fade.
Yeah, well, it is. But there are still people discovering it for the first time. I've had 2 or 3 friends who are like, all right, finally I'm going to give in. You know, watch this damn Tiger King. I've seen a couple of those within the past couple nights, and I'm waiting for another post from them on if they've torn through the entire series or if they're dishing them out. Because I think Jaron was like doing one every 3 or 4 days or something. I'm like, fuck that shit, dude. You binge that shit. Well, what's better than the Tiger King, Charlie?
What's that?
A new special episode of the Tiger King next week.
What?
I know, it's crazy. Supposedly, I was reading today, supposedly there's going to be a new special episode of the Tiger King that they're going to put online next week.
Okay.
I can't wait. I'm very curious if they're going to do a Where Are They Now? Because that would be interesting. That would be very interesting.
Well, you know, Joe Exotic's in the hospital.
Right, but he wasn't when they probably filmed this.
Oh, no. So we'll see what happens. He was still in prison, though.
Yes, he was. He was in prison. So I'm kind of excited. I'm looking forward to it heavily. So anybody else who didn't know that before, keep your eye out on Netflix and see if they put up a new ep. Could be good. Could be damn good. I gotta remember to order liquor. I'm gonna forget. So box office this week.
Nothing.
Want to bet?
Oh, was there? I have no idea.
No, dig this. Because
Okay.
I went there before the show. That's why I kept going, holy fuck, what the hell? There are still theaters open.
Okay.
I assume they are not big chain theaters, smaller local theaters.
Yeah.
But last week's domestic 2020 weekend 13, March 27th through 29th. Take a guess what the total box office was.
I wouldn't even have a clue. 5 million total.
Not even remotely close.
500,000.
How about 3.5 thousand?
Wow.
3.5 thousand. That was a movie called Strike that appeared at 2 theaters. I doesn't say where they are. And there was a movie called Phoenix, Oregon that played in 25 theaters.
Yeah.
That made $1,600. So $3,500 was the box office for last weekend. I'll be honest with you. I was assuming that I'd see nothing. There'd be nothing reporting, but apparently they're still reporting. And it says here there's something called Nomad in the Footsteps of Something that's supposed to start on the 8th. Wednesday, I guess. Wednesday. So I assume there will be some kind of box office reported for next weekend. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see this weekend that we're currently in on Tuesday. The numbers should be out by Tuesday.
Yeah.
I hope so, at least. Yeah, I want to see this. How many theaters are still open showing shit? That's 30, or no, sorry. That's 27 theaters right there between those 2 movies.
Yeah.
So at least 27 theaters are open, and I wouldn't have thought that many. I wouldn't have thought that many at all. The number one movie made $1,900. I guess is one way to look at it.
Looking up this Phoenix, Oregon movie.
I've never heard of either of these.
Have not. Diedrich Bader's in it though.
Diedrich is?
Mm-hmm.
It must be good then.
James LaGrosse.
Oh yeah. You'd recognize him if you saw him. Yeah, he's kind of like a.
He's been in Drugstore Cowboy.
Yeah. You would have seen shit when he was young.
Passage. He was on Blue Bloods.
Yeah.
Castle Rock.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about
Walking Dead.
Yep.
Person of Interest.
You recognize his picture?
Somewhat.
Wait a minute. Let me. I'll tell you what his biggest role was.
Oh, he's Wade Messler in Justified.
There you go. Wade.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's how I would have recognized him. That's what I would have recognized him from.
Yeah.
Because the other things I really have not seen. So.
It isn't hard to make him bust a gut. Just call him Brad Pitt. It's funny because I was going to say he looks like a. I'm not going to say an ugly or a twisted.
Yeah.
But he looks like a weird brother of Brad Pitt or of who was the other one I was thinking of? Matt Damon.
Could be, yeah.
Yeah, I could see Matt Damon in there too. What was the big thing I'm remembering him playing in? Let's see. The big thing I remember is Punky Brewster. Let's see. Oh, he played Mike in Phantasm 2. Yes, yeah. It's exactly the same dude I was thinking about. Yeah, and he played Roach in Point Break.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did a lot of stuff when he was young, and he doesn't. Looking at this picture of him, I can see it, but he looks like he's definitely changed a lot. It might be his haircut and his porn mustache. But yeah, I always dug him. Good actor. Good actor. Strike. A young mole must try to achieve his impossible dream of becoming a footballer in order to save his hometown gold mine from a greedy supervillain known only as the Boss. Phoenix, Oregon. Two longtime friends battled midlife crisis by opening a bowling alley pizzeria in their small hometown.
See, I could watch that possibly.
Quite possibly. Especially if it's got, let's see, is Diedrich in a...
I don't know if he's in a starring role, but...
That's what I'm wondering, if he's one of the...
I mean, he's one of the... He's in the top 4 credited cast. Cuddy from House.
Oh, Cuddy's in it.
She's in it.
Who is Kevin Corrigan? Because that name sounds
really
familiar.
Kevin Corrigan is...
Wait, is he the one that was from shit, what was the Helen Hunt series? No, he's not the one I'm thinking about. Oh, yes, he is. Grounded for Life. Wait a minute. Hold on. What was the name of that fucking show?
He was in Fringe, Damages, The Black Donnellys, Grounded for Life.
What was that Helen Hunt, Paul Reiser show?
Mad About You?
Mad About You, thank you.
I don't think he was in Mad About You.
No, he's not the one I'm thinking of, but I do recognize him.
He was in the Superboy TV series.
God, I barely remember
playing
that.
Several different things here.
Yeah, it's who I think it is. No, it is who I think it is. Yeah, he was in Grounded for Life. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very familiar, you know.
Very. Again, another actor I really like. A great character actor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him. He's really good. I like him. Well, you're right. That does sound like a movie I might actually watch.
Yeah. Let's see, who else is in this thing?
I'll have to keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
Phoenix, Oregon.
Jesse Borrego?
Him I didn't recognize. He may be recent.
He was in Con Air. What was he in Con Air?
Wait a minute. Was he? Jesse
Francisco Cindino. Let's see him.
Oh, my God. He was the Indian. He was the Indian in Con Air. No way. Good for him. Let's see. He was in Married with Children, Con Air. Francisco Cindino. I think he was the big, I keep saying Indian, but Hispanic dude.
He was in Fear the Walking Dead.
Was he?
Yeah. Do we have a photo of him from...
I bet you I'm taking a look at him at the...
No, he wasn't the big Indian. No, he wasn't the...
Which one was he?
Yeah, I'm trying to find a picture from Con Air.
I do recognize him now from Fear of the Walking Dead, or as I like to call it, Swimming with the Walking Dead.
He's in From Dusk Till Dawn, the series.
I never saw that. I always wanted to. Dwight gave me the best recommendation on that one, and I never got around to it.
And I cannot find a picture of him from... All right, if you go to IMDb, look at his pictures. You pull up like in the grid view, photo gallery. Go down to that bottom right one. And that you'll recognize him then from Con Air, but I still don't know who he was.
Yeah. I think I do recognize
Yeah,
him.
he was one of the main heavies, but he wasn't. He was like one of the sidekicks or whatever.
One of the side guys. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I think I remember him in Con Air now. I do recognize him. Actually, I recognize him at the current age because, like I say, he was on Swimming with the Walking Dead.
Yeah.
And he was, if I remember right, there was a Hispanic community or a majority Hispanic community that had banded together, and I think he was in those sections.
Yeah.
I think so. I wonder whatever happened to Ruben Blades' character on that show. I wonder if he died. I gave up after that on that show after like 5 episodes?
Yeah.
Not even worth it. Though I'll tell you what, I'm going to give a shot to the new Walking Dead series, and I can't remember what it's called, but there's a third one now.
Yeah.
And of course I'll find some way in the first episode to make a fun title for it too.
Yeah.
Whatever it may be. Let's see. Walking Dead. What the fuck? Walking Dead. Oh, is it? Oh, does it go by a different name? Is it one of those? Let's see. Doesn't say.
I don't know.
Great. God, fuck, shit. Piss. I hate it when this shit's not apparent. It's not easy to find. And there's nobody that's going between both shows, are there? No. What's happened in the rest of the world? Let's see what they say.
All right, let's see. I'm going to go to the Wikipedia and see if we've got spin-offs.
It's got to be there.
Franchises and spin-offs. The Walking Dead World Beyond.
That sounds right.
Let's see. April 2019, AMC officially announced it had ordered a 10-episode series created by Scott M. Gimple and Matthew Negrete. A series focused on the first generation of children that had grown up during the zombie apocalypse, calling themselves Endlings. And are aware of how to survive if confronted by them, but have otherwise been raised behind walls. They've never actually experienced survival.
Well, the question is, did they finish the series? Will it actually premiere on April 10th?
The series is set to premiere in 2020 and will only consist of 2 seasons.
2 seasons?
Mm-hmm.
That's quite interesting. Huh. That's quite interesting.
Let's see. Here's the actual main. The series was announced in July 2018, was first given 10-episode order in April of 2019. Filming for the series began late July 2019 in Richmond, Virginia. It was expected to last until November 2019.
Well, then they probably got the whole series in the tank. Maybe they will fire it off on the 10th. They might do that. You heard about the last episode of the season of Walking Dead, right?
Oh, yeah. They didn't get to finish the last episode before things shut down?
Nope. Didn't get to finish it. So it's apparently going to run as a special episode, quote unquote, later in the year. Kind of sucks because this is the point I may have actually jumped on the story, because this is the point in the story where Princess comes on. And imaginally a really flamboyantly dressed woman, you know, pink fur and, you know, just wacky, carrying a giant, you know, whatever caliber machine gun.
Okay.
Like a big motherfucker, not like you standardly see.
Yeah.
And she apparently enters the story, which is just about the point where I walked away from the books. She was supposed to come into the story about 7 or 8 issues beyond where I quit. So
now, when will they have passed the books? I mean, how many storylines do they have left from the books?
I'm not absolutely sure because I didn't finish reading the books, but if I remember right, it looks like, in my opinion, next season, because they just brought in Princess, I think next season they will catch up to the books.
Yeah.
I think next season is the point where basically they'll have to start writing their own stories.
Okay.
And who knows? You know, maybe once I don't know everything, because I am going to take the opportunity during the next couple of weeks to finish The Walking Dead, even though I know how it ends. I am going to take a chance or take the time to finish the books, not the TV series, but the books. I think I've got 7. I think I've got about.
Oh, is there something
50.
special about the way it ended, or it just ended?
There was an event at the end.
Okay.
At the end of it, yeah.
I have no idea.
There was a drastic event at the end of the last issue of the series, and it was very much a shock to a lot of people. As a matter of fact, if I remember right, I could be wrong, but if I remember right, you know how they do previews for all of the upcoming issues, like usually 2 or 3 months ahead. They actually gave previews in the distributor books to 2 issues beyond what was the last issue. They were hiding. They never told anybody what issue was going to be the last issue. Retailers, nobody had any idea it was coming. And he just, boom, ended it out of the blue.
Yeah.
Which, who knows? You know, maybe he had a plan. God, I don't know how he thinks. Maybe he had a plan all along to end it at this point and just didn't tell anybody until, you know, the time came. But, yeah, it was a total, if I remember right, it was a total surprise to retailers, shops, and definitely readers. They had no idea it was ending at this point.
Yeah.
And it was a shocking ending. It was a very shocking ending, in my opinion. It was a place.
Yeah, I just read what they did.
Did you? Okay.
Yeah.
It was a place I did not expect Kirkman to go.
Yeah.
I did not expect him to do that.
It's like almost like he ended on an up note.
Kind of, in a weird way.
It's like after 31 volumes of just utter everything continuing to go to shit in society's crap.
Yeah.
It ends on an uptick.
Yeah. Now did it list what the major event was in the last 2 issues?
Not really.
Because I don't want to. Should I say it?
Basically, let's see. Sebastian Milton, Pamela's arrogant son, murders Rick.
Okay, there you go.
Prison for life.
All right, yeah, that's the.
Decades later, society has been restored, and a major portion of the apocalypse, known as the Trials, has ended. Right. Walkers are still around, but few in numbers. Carl lives a simple countryside life with his wife and daughter, to whom he tells the story of his father.
There you go. Okay.
So there you go.
All right. See, I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
Because
I think we even brought it up that they killed Rick.
Well, see, I don't remember if I did or not. That's.
Yeah, I remember we bringing it up. They killed Rick in the books.
Anybody who hasn't read the books, any new or recent listeners, now hate our guts. Oh, you fuck! I was going to read that. Sorry. It's been over a year. You should have read it by now.
You know,
even
193 issues.
Yeah, even me, who walked off the books for a few years, knew what the ending was because you couldn't avoid it when it was the month it released, and all the culture mags and the culture online sites and everything else. Everybody was talking about it, how shocking it was. So yeah, even though I know it, I'm still going to finish reading it because I don't know much about this princess character, and I'm curious about that, and there's still a lot of shit to make me go, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to go ahead and read it.
So we have just gotten through the Whisper War.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they got
actually, technically, they're still in the middle of the Whisperer War.
Okay, so if they're still in the middle of that, then they got, as far as volumes, that's volume 27.
Yeah.
The Whisper War.
Okay.
War. And it goes to volume 32.
And as a matter of fact, if I remember right, it's 26 or 27 that I pulled off on. Because I think there were 6 or 7 books that I needed to read.
How many seasons are we in on this now?
God, what is this, 10th? I think we're in the middle of the 10th season right now.
Okay. 10th actual season?
Yes, 10th actual season.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So...
Because it started in...
They're doing what? Maybe 2-3 volumes per season?
About.
So basically, if they kept up with the books, you got maybe 3 more years. Which actually probably about the time to end it anyway.
Yeah, I agree. It would definitely be the point to end it. Let's see.
13, 14 seasons, you're going to be lucky if you still keep it,
Did that start in 07 or 010? Oh, nope, started in 10. Okay. So it's been on 10 years now. Yeah.
Been on 10 years. And let's see. What's the ratings for it right now? What kind of numbers are they pulling?
Down.
Yeah.
Down from where they've been.
Down, though. Well, what's down, though?
I couldn't tell you.
Let's see.
Couldn't tell you.
They're down about 3.5 million.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
3.5 million viewers, which is still pretty good.
Oh yeah. And I'm sure it's probably still the #1 show.
On AMC, definitely.
I'm sure. No, I bet you it's the #1 show across cable. I'm sure it still is because it held that title for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can guarantee you. I bet you money. It's still up there. Norman Reedus has been with the cast the longest.
Yeah.
I guess the only one that would have been longer would have been Andrew Lincoln. Because everybody else. No, Carol.
Yeah,
Wait a minute. That's crazy. Wait a minute. It says Carol's only been in 144 episodes.
No, she took a little break. She was out for a while, wasn't she?
I don't remember. Maybe.
I'm not mistaken. I think she left for a little bit.
That's possible.
I'm not sure.
I wonder. I'll have to look that up later.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
Well, let's see. I don't think.
I don't think there's anything else we can get into, is there?
No, I think I've looked through all my show notes here. I think we pretty much hit everything. Everything there is to hit. Of course, I am still retired. And still bored out of my fucking mind. Maybe that's what I ought to do. You know what?
She was a recurring character in season 1.
Oh.
Yeah, she was a recurring character in season 1. So that would be why she's not been,
Everything. Yeah.
Well, no, Norman. They're saying he was Daryl was a recurring character in season 1 too.
Well, shit. It says that he's done 145.
But he's been in. I guess he's probably just been in more episodes.
Quite possibly.
Yeah.
That's probably it.
So, all right, we are at the end of the show. Again, thank you guys once again for listening to us. We greatly appreciate it. We're back kind of falling into our once a week shows now. Even though we still haven't ruled out doing something during the week.
Exactly.
But we've been gaming a little bit more, and somebody has been, I can't stay up late. I'm going to bed. I'm out.
Fuck yeah. When you're that drunk, you got to go to bed, man. Are we playing golf today?
Yeah. Depends on what time the wife has me wrapped up cleaning out this closet, but I should be able to.
Okay, good.
Should be able to at some point.
I like to play.
I also got to put this Star Wars trivia thing together for tonight, so which won't take me very long. Take about an hour or so, I'm guessing.
Okay.
So.
I will
So
be
we shall
there.
see what time. But
Again,
I'll shoot you a text.
For anybody who's curious, look for Charlie Steele, Steele. Look for Charlie Steele because there's trivia tonight. I should be able to get this up this afternoon, and keep on looking for him because he's going to do more.
Yeah, that is the plan anyway.
There you go.
So until next week, have yourselves a good one. You can donate to the show if you'd like to. Go to the PayPal link in the show description. Also on the website as well. Leave us a review or whatever over on iTunes or wherever you get your podcasts. And follow us on YouTube now. We got a YouTube channel.
Yep.
You still doing that?
Yeah, look for Apocalypse Radio Podcast.
And have we got any other subscribers other than us?
I think we've got 5 now.
What?
And I know one of them's Rich Thomas.
Yeah.
Because I got a notice about him. I don't know who the other
5
2 are.
subscribers.
Yeah, 5 subscribers.
Yeah.
Booyah. We need to put something amusing up as a back. I keep using pictures of us.
Yeah,
We need to find something. Yeah, find something to put up.
Something.
You need to create a logo.
Yeah.
We need a logo.
We'll work on that. So, all right. So until next time, have yourselves a good one, and we will catch you later.
Later.
If you'd like to send an email to charlie@apocalypseradio.com or shaman@apocalypseradio.com. To subscribe, use the links at apocalypseradio.com or search for us on iTunes.
Tape's rolling, man. Make some noise.
Live from the intersection of beer and bongs.
Okay, tape's rolling.
On that lonely old highway we call the World Wide Web.
Oh, dude, start over.
Making sure the net never gets predictable. It's
I'll mollify it with some sounds.
Apocalypse Radio.
Well, there you have it, folks. Another happy ending from the good people at Jimmy James Incorporated.
Good night, Herr Doctor.
Good night, Frau Blucher.
Galactus, the devourer of worlds. What? Are you recording? That was mean.